Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the big show, the Henderson Settlement Big Show, and half of the Big Show team is here. The other half has either been on a weight loss program that we can't see them, or they just haven't gotten free from the greenhouse. Now, Casey was tied up. She still had a customer at the greenhouse, and then she was going to be taking her volunteer helper home down the road a little bit, so she should pop in any time now. But since it was a little after 1:30, I want to go ahead and get started and kind of be ready for when she rolls in. So if we've got any folks that want to make a comment or have a question or anything like that, I can certainly try and answer those for you. So let's see if I can get this to come up here. Then, yeah, there we go. All right. Hi, Kim Jackson. How you doing, D. Sailor? Hey, D, how you doing? Appreciate you folks joining us. Looks like we've got about 12 or so online right now, and then we'll get Casey coming in here pretty soon. If not, then I can do the country of Jerry all by myself. Don't need the country of Casey all the time, but we can get by without it if we have to. Hey, Rebecca, your mother is a busy woman. Since we opened the greenhouse on Tuesday, boy, she has been covered up. Covered up is an understatement, really. But that's a good thing. A lot of people want to get their plants and garden stuff and things of that sort, so we appreciate that. Hi, Erica. Let's see. Candace Burgess. Hello, Candace. And hey, Gary. Hello from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Boy, I tell you what, I don't know how the weather is where you folks are, but here, it's just, we got a very nice spring tease a few weeks ago, and it was fantastic. And then it's been cold some, and it's warmed up a little bit, but it's still been wet and dreary, and just not a fun time on top of all this other stuff going on. So we got a few other comments rolling in here. Let's see. Dave Hicks saw the TV interview. Very nice job. Well, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. So that makes at least 2 North Carolina folks I know that have joined us today. There's Buffy. Hey, Buffy. You miss everyone. Certainly, we miss you too. We cannot wait to get everybody back on staff. It seems so different, so unreal for it to be. It's like being around in the Christmas time when hardly no one's here. So, Buffy, we can't wait to get you folks back. Hey, Kevin Jarema, when do you see people coming for mission work? Well, that was something we was going to get into, Kevin. But we're slow. We've lost some summer teams this week, and part of that I think is because of fundraising, that type of thing. So that's really been challenging. But we're very hopeful, and I'm seeing little indicators that we will be able to start hosting teams again around June 1st. Certainly we're not going to be at capacity just because the number of people that won't be coming or didn't book because of things. Some groups booked very late. But we're hopeful that we can start hosting teams the 1st of January, the 1st of June. So I'm holding on to that. I just feel like we're going to be able to do that, especially where we're not going to be at full capacity, and it's going to be easier for people to feel more comfortable with the distancing type things. But that's where we stand right now. All right, let's see, Kevin, I got you. D again. Doing good, thanks. Good, D. I'm praying that my church group can still come to Henderson this summer. That would be fantastic. As long as if people can, and I certainly understand some people can't, they need to make plans and do different things, but to hold out just as long as they possibly can is great for us, and hopefully for the folks who are interested in coming. Hey, Rick, how's things going, brother? Hoping to see you all in June. Me too, Rick. Just there's going to be so many folks that aren't going to be here, or as a group or as individuals, and we've already experiencing that through the spring, that it just, man, we miss them already. And that's part of my thing right now is we're so accustomed to having that weekly schedule going on, Sunday night orientation, Monday night program, Tuesday music, Thursday worship and sharing time. It seems like that should be going on and having people on campus and no, we're not 200 people here, but generally you're anywhere from 50, 60, 100 people on campus, and it just seems odd not to have that going on. So Rick, certainly we hope you folks can make it. Rose Zerfus, good afternoon, Jerry from Door, Michigan. Hey, praying for all of you at Henderson. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. There's Dee again. Great TV interview. God bless you. Well, thanks, Dee. They WYMT in Hazard, Kentucky. That was they came down. I hear the door being. Oh, she is. I've already started, Casey. So be careful. Don't say anything out of hand. Boy. Yeah. Well, I told him you were busy. I just got started, though.
We had a big day.
That's great. But anyway, so that TV interview, that was something that we did, had a fella contact us on Wednesday afternoon about how it was affected us and wanted to come down. So we were able to do that. What was interesting about that, and I didn't say anything about it in the description of the video, was the fellow that came down and did the interview and took the shots and whatnot. He had been here with a work team from Old North UMC in Indiana, and about 10 years ago. They went to college at Western Kentucky and then got a job at this news station that's on the eastern side, far eastern side of the state, near Hazard, about 2 hours northeast of here. So that was pretty cool. So he had a little connection, and that was really awesome. We appreciate him doing that and coming down. So
yeah, that was really neat.
Yeah, we hope that folks got a little bit out of that. Certainly, it's always amazing to me. You talk and say all these things, and you see all these. He probably spent over an hour on campus doing stuff, and then it's into like less than a minute.
Yeah.
So
a couple minutes. Yeah. The two segments together wasn't.
Yeah, but it was we thought well done, and
yes,
it's we appreciate that. So thanks, Dee. And those of you maybe don't know what we're talking about, then you should. But beneath this post, a couple down, because you said about the big show, but there's a link to those website. And what they did is they did a 4 o'clock segment that was a little bit shorter and just a wee bit different. And then at 6 o'clock, on the 6 o'clock news broadcast, it was a bit longer, probably 30 more seconds or so, which doesn't seem like long, but when you're doing that type of thing.
Well, they talk fast. Faster than you do.
Well, that's saying something. So, but it had a few more shots in it and things like that. So if you get a chance to check out both of those, we hopefully you will get a little something out of that. Let's see.
My chair seems like it's in the next room here.
There's Dave Hicks replying to Gary. He said, hi, Gary Winston guy here living in High Point, attended Green Street UMC in Winston. Now that's what I like to see.
Yeah.
Other people having conversations with one another, connected. There, and Candace again, Green Street UMC was active with the good folks there in Change back in the day. Wow, ain't that awesome? There's Rebecca. Yay, Mom, love you. Oh, boy.
Love you, too.
When I started out, she said something. She didn't say anything. She wasn't that excited. She was a high jury.
Oh.
She's just kind of, I see you with it. Of course, that's Mom. All right, and it's close to Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Which would be a good time to come to the greenhouse. Then there's Candace. Again, ta-da. I guess that's for Casey. If I just guess it. Man, my nose is allergies and stuff. It makes my nose itch. There's Gene from Door, Michigan. Hey, Gene. Rose Surface, good afternoon, Casey. Look right now.
Now you're making my nose itch.
Yeah. Gene, again, great job on the news. Well, thanks, Gene. We appreciate that. So, now let's get down to a little business. Y'all keep commenting. We appreciate that. That's fantastic. We're up to about 22 folks or so watching, and we appreciate that. So, man, is things jumping at the greenhouse, you say?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we had over $800 in sales.
Wow.
This morning, and not including one sale that's still pending.
Oh, don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. We'll collect that. I bought the register with me.
Oh, well, that's good. You need to bring that with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a lot of people, and from all over. I can't remember right now, but one lady drove over an hour to get here.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then this one group of people, they even had a couple dogs with them. They were making a kind of a day trip out of it to drive and see scenery and, you know, just kind of get out of the house for a little bit.
Right.
And they bought flats of stuff.
Wow.
I mean, like 5 flats and the individual. I mean, it was huge what they bought.
Did they have to go down to the auto shop and get some air for it?
Yes.
The flats?
Yes.
Fix that flat?
Fix their flats.
Yeah.
Yep. They had to take the winter air out and put the summer air.
Oh, that's what. That's why there's so flat.
Yeah.
It's getting cold. It's
Yeah,
cold.
because it's
not
cold
as-
and it's warm
yeah,
and it's
not as
cold and it's
good.
warm and it messes up your flats.
You do what you got to do.
You do.
So yeah. So you still got a good full greenhouse, great
Oh,
selection of
gosh,
stuff.
yes.
I was up there yesterday and bought a number of things, which I'm going to have to pay for. Looks like here. She brought her register with her.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah,
she
I
did
haven't
that,
closed
actually.
out my register
Yeah.
today until I finish that final
Got to
sale.
make it. We're going to make it right after the big show.
Oh,
This big show may go on for a week.
Okay.
We may not have anybody watching.
Okay,
but
you people
we're
heard it,
surprised. Yeah,
so-
the only thing about that. So that's good. So we posted a lot of
Popel?
a lot of people
Okay.
have been asking, what are the hours at the greenhouse? So we made just one post with just the greenhouse hours. Hopefully you can refer to that and
Yes.
see that.
Yes.
Just scroll down the Facebook page a little
Yep,
bit.
took a
and post it
picture of
right
the
there.
sign.
A lot of people want to know what the prices are and stuff. Well, we don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
You'll
We like it to be a surprise.
You'll find that out when you come here.
Yeah.
No, there's it's pretty standard stuff, but we're happy to put that out there if you want that or need that. Just let us know and we can post that. The only reason we don't put it up just as a permanent post is because some of those things can potentially change as the
Yes.
season goes on and
Yeah.
and that type of thing, or if we add something or take so that's the only reason we're doing that. It's not we're trying not to hide anything, but a lot of times if
We're not hiding
yeah,
anything?
Well.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know.
Me
about,
neither.
I don't know about the country of
Hey,
Casey.
hey, get back over there.
Back over in my border.
Get back over
across the border. Yeah. Ray Cook says, "Don't touch your face." I can't help it, Ray. And when you got a face like this, touching it ain't going to bother it.
It kind of helps when your hand's up there in front of your face.
So now, one thing I want to jump into today, right off.
Oh,
I thought,
Jumping.
we started before things went crazy. We started with this Senior of the Month thing.
oh,
And we kind of got away from it.
We
We
did.
did a couple. I thought we did one for March, but maybe we just started in February. I know we've done 2. We had a third one for a lady that passed away not too long ago that was like the second oldest person that we are aware of.
right.
That's key that we're aware of. So now we're going to do for the month of April. So it's just the 23rd, so we're still good.
Well, yeah, we're always good.
So our community senior of the month for April is Miss Nona Hatfield. Now Nona Hatfield lives up on what we call Upper Laurel Fork. Is just a very sweet, wonderful lady, and she is looks like, just to be sure, Noni is, we say Noni. Her name is Nona, but everybody says Noni.
Yeah.
Because right when you're in the hills, in the mountains, you don't say things proper.
Right.
If you say them proper, then we know you ain't from around here.
That's like my favorite help.
That's right.
Spells her name Lona, but you pronounce it Loney.
Right. It's not Lona.
Right.
It's Loney.
Yes.
That's right. But anyway, so Noni is 96 years old. 96. Wow.
Woo.
So we've had
Gosh.
her first one was Mandy Owens, who was 103, and then Miss Gladys Jackson and Sutton. She died right before we got ready to recognize her. It would have been 101 or was 101. And then Beatrice Parton was her most recent one, who was 98. So Noni is 96, and like I said, she lives on Upper Laurel Fork, and she's just not too long ago. I was able to sit with her and talk with her a little bit, and she's just a trove of knowledge and information, talking about some of the schools that used to be around here, elementary schools and all that stuff. So it's really, really awesome just to talk and just learn some of that history and that type of thing. So Noni Hatfield, we recognize you. No gifts or anything like that.
No.
You get a shout out at the big show. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It was
For what that's worth.
Yeah, it's the April Community Senior of the Month, and we love you, Noni. Everybody knows Noni. I don't know anybody that don't love her. She's just a sweetheart. So anyway, so that's that. So Casey, I saw you had a thought.
I had a brain cell. Just woke up.
Ooh, just woke
you
up.
know,
Fertilizer.
we are unable to have our Mother's Day event this year.
What is the Mother's Day event?
The Mother's Day event would be when the kids would get to come over here on a field trip, and ladies from a couple different churches, like 2 weeks out they start, and then the week before come in and get all these little cups and stuff ready with a little flower in it, and little hanging baskets and different little planters and things we have, get them all ready for the kids, and then the kids get to come over and shop.
Yes.
For that. So they set it up like a little store, and they wrap their gift, put them in something. I mean, it's just cute as all could be.
Correct.
Little Mother's Day, tags sticking out of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we don't get to do that this year. So somebody had a bright idea, which I think it was me. I have a bunch of flower seeds up there.
Yep.
So I called the schools today, Clairfield and Frakes, that we normally have come over here, and I said, how about I give you a packet of seed for every kid that you got?
Yeah.
And, they could put a little paper with it, that says Happy Mother's Day, or a sticker on it, whatever they want to do. And they put that with they call it NTI. I don't know what that stands for, but it's their school papers that they're doing every 2 weeks. They send them home those papers, and then 2 weeks they turn those papers in and get another set of papers. So they, I said, next week is you get another set of papers. Is that enough time to do this? Mm-hmm. And they were so excited to be able to do something. It was really neat. Boy, somebody really wants
Somebody
to
was talking to me. I ain't talking to them. I don't know how to do with it.
Anyways, and...
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
So, yeah, I am. And also, the schools do staff appreciation. And, they would usually have like a meal or some sort of get together and stuff, and they're not going to be able to do that either. So while I was talking to them about the seeds, I said, what are you going to do about your staff appreciation? And they hadn't really got that far yet. And I said, well, how about we still do the same donation thing where, we donate some flowers and then people can get them, but they'll just pick them up as they come in, or, some of them are actually working there, but most are working from home. And they were, again, just astounded that, astounded that, I was thinking ahead far enough to do that and whatever. So Clairfield has already came and picked up their stuff.
Well, that's awesome.
And then Monday I'm going to deliver the stuff to Frakes so that they'll have it.
Well, that's a really good idea.
Well,
actually.
yeah, and I thought that way, we still kind of have a little Mother's Day thing in there, even if it isn't big.
Yeah.
And those donations, the flower seeds came in as donation.
Yeah.
So,
really cool.
it works out well. And we weren't selling seeds and stuff this year so much because people congregate looking through the seeds.
Yeah.
And having the seeds out there would create a problem. So we just did away with them for right now.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool. And so anything, plus, that's to plant those seeds, that's something they can do as a family or with a parent or something, or a brother or sister. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a wide variety of different things. So they won't all be the same. So I'm hoping God will get His hand in there and make sure the right kids get the right seeds that'll grow for them, and they'll appreciate them and
preach,
and their mothers will appreciate it, and it'll all be good.
Yeah. All right, so we got a few more comments. So Monica Lyons said, "Hey, Monica, how you doing?" Candace Burgess says, "What fun! NTI, non-traditional instruction."
Ah, okay. Thank you.
That's good. That's not what I thought it stood for. I thought NTI stood for.
Now be careful.
No test is interesting. That's my version.
No test involved.
No testing involved. Yeah. No. Anyway, let's just move on.
Wait. And I see Matt Sanchez is watching. Hey, Matt.
Who?
Matt Sanchez, a friend of mine.
Oh.
That I got into a lot of trouble.
Boy, it must have been. He sure got a shout out.
Yeah.
Matt, you feel good about that, brother.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that helps us a little bit with our website.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized that name.
Yeah.
There's Lonnie Parton. Says Jerry.
Uh-oh.
That's me, not you.
Oh, right.
Don't get confused over there.
Yeah.
In the country of Casey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Stay on your side.
I can look over the border, can't I?
Well,
I just can't cross the border.
Don't get your nose over the edge,
don't want to do that.
something might come flying out.
Jumping over here. Do you have an idea? Not really.
No.
When the Goodwill store will reopen? I want to go shopping. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And you would not believe, Lonnie, how many people I see that say, hey, do you know when the thrift store is going to open? Or what's up, with the thrift store? Well, we are going to reopen that just absolutely as soon as we possibly can. At this point, no, we do not know. One of the things I was going to say earlier, and it drifted away, imagine that, was that we're starting to see a few signs from in the state of Kentucky about being able to begin a very slow phased reopening. So that first sign actually will begin this coming Monday, where the governor said yesterday, Governor of Kentucky, said that some medical things can begin to restart, and so that's kind of the first phase of things, I guess, that we'll start seeing things begin. Expect that to be a bit slow for a little bit, but we're extremely hopeful that we can start doing things back by the end. I have no clue, don't have any idea, but if I don't know, I've just for a long time I felt like May 15th is going to be around that period is going to be a time when some things like our thrift store, stuff like that, could possibly be allowed to get back into operation. Hopeful of that. Certainly by June 1st, I'm very hopeful of that. If we're able to host work teams, there's no question that we'll be able to open the thrift store back up. So we're very excited about that. That's something that's not saw as an essential need, but, I somewhat disagree with that.
Yeah. For some, because people that are shopping at the greenhouse are asking, when's it going to be open? And, can you sneak us in? And
we can sneak you in, but we can't sneak you out.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Leave you in there working.
It could be a problem. So believe me, we will, as soon as we are able to begin doing any one or multiple things. So, for example, it says, okay, you're allowed to open up your thrift store or something
Retail
like that.
Sales.
Retail sales is what I couldn't think of. We'll go on Facebook Live and say, hey, just want to let everybody, we'll post it on Facebook. We'll get the word out as much as we can, but we'll go on live and say, hey, if anybody out there is interested, thrift store, we can now start taking people. These are the rules we have to go by, things like that. But we'll let you know. And we'll do that for everything.
Right.
So we just want to let people know that. But that's a great question. We appreciate that you're so interested in that. Okay. So there's that non-traditional thing. Saw that again. That seems like, I think it's talking to me. Gene says, Casey, you are so very sweet, and you too.
What?
Well, and you too, Jerry.
What?
Well, Casey, that.
Don't ruin my reputation.
Yeah.
Come on.
I liked how I was an afterthought. You too, Jerry. That's all right. I'll tell you what. I'm so sweet, I don't have to put sugar in my tea. I just stir it with my finger.
Mm-hmm.
Monica says, Monica Lang, God is getting creative.
Yeah.
Thanks for being obedient and trying to adjust and be flexible.
Do the best
we're flexible. People always say it must be a gymnast. That's how flexible we are.
You were so flexible, yep.
We're so flexible.
Got a few more there?
Matt Sanchez said, hey.
Oh,
he says, hey back.
All right.
Says, tons of trouble. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that's not, that's probably.
That's not a surprise to anybody here.
That's not information we want to share here. I don't think. Candace again. Lonnie says, thanks. No problem, Lonnie. Then Frankie Moreland Schwartz. Hey, Frankie, you need, in capital letters, to be able to have work teams there by June 1st.
Yeah, apparently.
I need that to be true, Frankie.
Yes.
Seriously, that's what we're anticipating and hopeful of, and I don't know. I have that. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, but I just really believe that.
Gotta have hope.
Yeah. Hey, there's Lonnie again. I've got Walmart worn out. Yeah. Well, slow down on Walmart.
Yeah.
Save some for us.
Yeah.
We can handle that. Hey, Ken Runkle up in Illinois Illinois shut down through May 31st. Well, Ken, you need to do something about that.
Yeah.
That means,
sorry about that.
That means June 1st, Illinois, if it's just down through May 31st. I'm assuming you can travel. You can leave town. The Ken's got a work team coming down, or scheduled to come down.
Yeah.
If something doesn't happen with that. So hopefully they'll still be able to make that. But I don't know if that's June or July. I can't remember. I'm thinking maybe July. You know how homesick I get if I can't come home.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Frankie.
We understand that.
Last thing we want is Frankie sick.
That's right.
Homesick, any kind of sick.
Any kind of sick.
Don't want that. Just ask Rick. Rick the printer. Yeah. So that's a few comments. So yeah, a lot of things going on, a lot of things happening. So there was.
We still don't have any reported cases in Bell County.
No,
I didn't think so.
No reported cases in Bell County, so we're excited.
Yeah, if anybody seems like they're sick, we just take them up the mountain and toss them off the other side.
Well,
sorry.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, I didn't mean to let that cat out of the bag.
You got to be careful of that, Casey. You know, that's some of that top secret information.
Why do you think we only have 8 employees left?
Don't want to, yeah. You got to do that.
Or now, 7.5, or however we figured that out.
I do want to clarify one thing. I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay. Clarify. What?
On the TV interview that I did yesterday. I said we have about 8 people, staff, on campus. That technically is true. And I specifically said 8, but I didn't finish out my thought, which was actually there's about 11 because we have 3 Vista workers.
Correct, yeah.
So while they are not classified technically as Henderson Settlement staff,
right,
even though they are, because they're Vista workers, I mean, they're here. Right. But so that would make, we would have 11, but so they're not what we would term 8 of the regular staff.
Well, and it also said, 30 employees, and when we get geared up for the season, that goes even higher than
about
30.
45 or so. Yeah. 46, something to that effect. But anyway, so 8 to 11 would have been a good number. But we appreciate, there's 3 of those Vistas, 3 ladies, we appreciate them, and they do great work, not devaluing them at all.
No, they're filling in for those that are gone.
They are making sure the pantry stays open and baby pantry, the food pantry and the baby pantry. So, yeah. So they're, if you want to count that number, say that number, then it's about 11. And then we've got a few, like you've got a community volunteer that helps out, And,
yep, still come in.
The food pantry has a community volunteer that helps out. So
and I got Loney that comes in and helps out.
So that makes a big help. Makes a big difference. So they are a big help. Good one, Rick. So Rick Williams says, when will Kentucky reopen the wall to Tennessee? Never. Never going to open that wall. Don't have that. I have orange jerseys to get rid of. Listen, if you don't burn them, I don't know what you're going to do with them. You remember, I'll tell you what, though, Rick, when you start burning those jerseys, I don't know if some of you all out there saw when China was having all its big issue with the coronavirus. They had these satellite images that picked up these different chemicals and whatnot in the air, and so the satellite had this over the Wuhan area, kind of a hotspot. They had picked up this color that they said was some chemical that was typical of bodies being burned.
Oh,
so that's why they thought China wasn't saying a whole lot, but they knew it was quite a bit because they felt like that was they could pick that up and could see that. So what I'm getting at. What are you getting at? You burn those orange jerseys.
Oh.
Satellites are going to pick up on that chemical.
Yeah.
Be like worse than acid rain.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it'll pick it up. Well, it'll be on these news sites that said, hey, Tennessee's got something going on because their satellites are picking up on some cloud plume coming up from there. So we think it's worse than anything else because the only thing we've ever seen is like when Tennessee jerseys get burned and you talk about bad. We've not seen a pandemic like that.
Jerry.
Bad news. Just putting that out there for you.
Yeah, just putting it out there.
So Kevin Jareem is a good one, Rick. I agree with Kevin on that one. Let's see. So Candace, she has us as we're hoping they'll stay on their side of the state line road out here in far west Kentucky. You got that right, Candace. Keep them on their side. We love the folks in Tennessee, just not that orange, not their sports affiliation. We don't love that too good. That's what it is. So now, I saw this.
What?
Now, I don't know if it was last week or the week before.
Okay. I lose track. Don't ask me.
We put it out there of if you go to our Amazon wish list, and we still have that need.
Yeah.
As I mentioned in the food pantry, in the news interview thing, our food pantry is being hit hard.
Yes.
I don't think it was last Thursday, but we're actually getting a food load today.
Yeah.
To reopen. But after about 2 days after that food load came in on a Thursday, they were pretty much wiped out. Their boxes were very minimal compared to what they were. That's how heavy, and typically a food load gets us through 2 weeks.
Right.
Does us pretty well. But with this increased amount of boxes we're having to give out, didn't do it.
Right.
So they're trying to compensate this time, so we'll just see how that goes. But anyway, so we were saying if you go to the Amazon wish list and you order items, let us know that you're coming. And a few people did that. We so much appreciate that. One of those folks.
Yes.
And I mentioned her name.
Yes, and we were bad. Very bad.
And I do this often. I'm sure I butcher a lot of names that people pop up, and I'm sorry, but you got to understand. Just kind of like Lona and Loney.
Right.
Nona and Noni.
Right.
It's just our way of saying it. We apologize. We don't mean to offend. However, this one lady, we singled her out because she was just a sweetheart. And we said her name was Deb People, is what we said.
Right.
And that was incorrect.
Right.
Well, half of that was right, the Deb part.
Right. Yeah. At least got that part right.
that was the easy part. So she said her last name. Now, Casey, make sure I'm not messing it up again. Was Pepple.
Pepple. Yep.
Pepple.
Deb Pepple.
Pepple. Okay.
Yep.
So Deb, we apologize. Our deepest apologies. We appreciate your...
Hopefully we got it right this time. We try.
Enunciating that and putting that out so we can say it correctly. I appreciate that. Because I'm sure I know there's a few folks out there saying, no matter how many times he says my name, it's different.
Yes.
and yet still it's not right. But anyway, so we do the best we can. You got to understand.
Yeah.
You might write fast, but we read slow.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right. So, Deb, we appreciate you. But anybody out there, so if you're doing that, don't forget we've got that Amazon wish list. If you want to send funds to support the food pantry or Henderson Settlement in general, we still need that. There's Jackie White Corning. Hi from Don and is that Jackie? I can't tell. Jacji. I don't know if that's a misspelled or I think that's Miss Jackie. So hi from Indiana, Don and Jackie.
Hello.
Look,
Deb.
There's Deb Pepple.
Yep.
I was on that.
She said, good job. We did.
I was on that like a chicken on a G.
Yep.
When she first popped up there, I was more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Yep.
Didn't want to mess that up. Jackie Corning White, hi from Indiana. We used to come down with the Mount Air group. Oh, yeah. Mount Air. I remember that group. So I think I might have missed one here. There's Deb. Again, good job, guys. Thanks, Deb. Let's see. Nope.
No, I don't think you did.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's excellent. Now, so normally about this time, the birthday guy would be popping in here. However, I got a contact from him this morning and said that he had been traveling so much, he's in a quarantine.
Oh, no.
So he wouldn't be able to join us today, but his time is about up, and he should be able to join us next week.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if he showed up for March birthdays or not, but we probably hit March.
I know we get so far behind.
And April both just to get
I was going to say, it don't hurt to repeat it.
Birthday guy in there and get all that covered. We're going to make sure we're doing it. So
sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely. So anything else we want to hit on while we're here?
Boy, not that I can think of at the moment. Just,
Well, if you can't think of it, I got something.
Send money, send prayers.
Yeah.
Send food, send diapers.
Yeah. Be specific on it.
Send Pringles to me. No.
Yeah, there's Patricia Parrish. Hello from First Methodist of Murray. Hey, Patricia, Murray First, absolutely. Let's see. What was that? Oh, yeah. Now, listen, I think we mentioned this already, but, we for the longest time.
Longest?
The longest time.
Oh, my.
We were just looking to try to get to that 5,000 likes.
Oh, yes.
Followers thing.
Right.
And we reached that goal. About a week or so ago.
Yes.
And man, we're tearing right on through it.
Yeah.
Now we're up to like 520 or something, 520 something.
That's
awesome. We were looking for 6,000.
Yeah, working on the next.
So spread the word,
Says,
people.
it says 5,026 right now.
5,026. It's gone up like 6 just in the past since this show started.
Oh, just went up 27.
How about that?
Woo!
Now we're talking big. Spread
Yeah.
the word out there, people. Spread the word. You know, they don't have to watch the big show, even though I don't know why they wouldn't.
Well, really.
I mean, that's the whole point of liking the page. Have them follow the Facebook page. We appreciate that, and they can get some good information, local or out of town, whatever. We can do that. So we've been going for a little while now, and we appreciate great conversations. We appreciate these comments, and we encourage folks to. As Kim Jackson says, all the flowers. The greenhouse is so pretty. In the greenhouse is so pretty. I'm hoping to come buy some soon. Come on up, Kim.
I got a couple ugly ones. If somebody wants to come get them too, they're more than welcome to them. But
well, those are the ones that they,
yeah.
Those are the ones that
there's always a couple in the bunch that have to be difficult.
Yeah, kind of pushed to the side.
Yeah, yep.
I saw some things up there yesterday that I don't remember seeing. What was that one plant that was kind of? I said it was when you look at it one way it's pretty, and then you look at it another way it's not.
I thought that you were looking in the mirror when you said that.
Well, that was right before that.
Oh, right before that.
So who grows something like this?
I don't know. I don't remember which one.
Bad news. You remember it's kind of purplish. It kind of looked like a cactus looking thing.
Oh,
the second greenhouse.
Yeah, Purple Queen.
Yeah, the queen, the purple queen. That's a weird looking plant.
Yes.
Weird, nice.
And it'll grow. Finally, it'll grow long enough that it'll drop over the side and hang down. But right now, they're still growing.
That's pretty awesome. See some interesting stuff.
And my grandmother used to call that Moses in the bulrushes because it gets a little boat. Like there's 2 leaves that come out, and it makes like a little boat shape, and then there's a little purple flower in there. And so she always called that Moses in the bulrushes, hiding in that little boat. I thought that was cute. I don't know if that's a common name or what, but it's good. Are you still there?
I think
what?
Casey or her mother might have had some issues.
Grandmother.
Grandmother, not her mother. Grandmother. Talking about a boat of flowers. Just growing a boat. How many flowers do you know that grow a boat right in the middle of them?
Well, it wasn't really a boat. It's kind of a basket. Moses was in a basket, wasn't he? I don't know if I can take much more of this with us taping on your phone, and then you have it playing in the background. It just cracks me up because it's like, what, 15, 20 seconds behind?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, and you just got in my face again there. It's just cracking me up.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. There's Vanessa Dixon. That's my sister-in-law.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, Jerry. Have a great day. Finally, somebody just talking to me. Thank you, Vanessa. I love you. I don't know how soon you caught
Well, that's because she hasn't met me yet.
Actually,
if she meets me, then that'll all change.
Yeah, actually, Vanessa's mother is Noni Hatfield.
Oh.
Our senior of the month.
There you go.
So there you go. All right, folks, God bless you. We'll see you back here next Thursday at 1-ish.
Yeah, because
this greenhouse thing.
We close at 1 and then, and it just stuff happens.
And who knows? May pop up even sooner. You never know. Things happen.
Oh, are you going to show up at the greenhouse?
Possibly.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, the sunshine's shining.
Yeah, we got to go.
Yay!
Sunshine come out. We got to get out of here. God bless, folks. See you next week. Thanks.